But he is still doing okay, having 6 creep kills and 5 creep denies versus this Plague Rider and Slither. So he's not doing too badly, as Wild Soul is pinging the map as he realizes that that is warded. So we might see some counter warding when one of the Legion heroes gets around to it. As Wretched Hag actually drops pretty low to that Electric Tide, but that Blink is still playing pretty confident, and that is now going to go pick up this double damage rune that has spawned up top, and you see that the Courier is bringing the bottle for Wretched Hag, so she should be able to drink a couple sips of that and get right back up. And Wild Soul is now coming bottom for the gank. They're going to put the slow onto Plague Rider, and unfortunately he gets creep blocked by his teammate Slither, who is chasing a very, very low chipper who's going to run down. And Plague Rider is going to go down because of it. Slither is just going to have to run on out of there because he's being chased by the bear. And Chipper actually got out of that with about 40 life, so good job by him. Unfortunately, so they're in the process of trying to get that kill on Chipper, kind of forced Plague Rider into the creep wave, and Plague Rider wasn't able to run away because of it. And in the middle, again, we see that Conduit going out, and Corrupted Disciple is just have to play extremely passively because of this bottle now picked up on Wretched Hag. Is able to spam that Sonar Scream and just get him extremely low life at all times. So he's definitely not doing the best that he could in this middle lane against this Wretched Hag. But he does almost, and there you go, there's the blink from Wretched Hag. He's going to finish him off with an auto attack and the Sonar Scream. So great awareness by Trixie, knowing that he could tower dive there, get off the Sonar Scream, and get a kill onto Corrupted Disciple, who almost, I was about to say, had enough for his bottle. Unfortunately, with that kill, he's going to be set back a bit, as Wretched Hag is going to bottle an invis top. As we see, there are now boots and a shield on the bear. And Chipper kind of left to farm here, with mid missing there. Slither and Plague Rider were kind of playing back at their tower, so Chipper's getting some good farm in here as well, despite going 2-on-1. If we look up top, we see Fade is actually sitting at 6-1 creep kills, as opposed to Witchslayer and Soul Reaper, who are 15-9 and 7-3, respectively, or the other way around, despite the way I said it. And there's the stun onto Fade, the heal from Demented Shaman, and the stun from Fade is gonna let her get out of that alive. And but Soul Reaper and Witchslayer are definitely dominating this lane, as probably expected, both being ranged heroes against this Fade, and because of it, they're going to. Fade's actually going to take the long stroll back to base, not actually picking up any levels in that side stance, which you might want to question considering how much harass that they're getting. And the bear is actually going to try and gank Slither here. Slither gets caught in that tower from Chipper, and Wild Soul is just going to finish him off. And unfortunately, Plague Rider was too far back at the tower and wasn't able to do a lot to help his teammate. Corrupted Disciple has picked up his bottle now, though, so good job there. He's going to keep his health up from that harass, and again, you can spam that Electric Tide more to help with his farm, so good job. Fade comes back top. Wretched Hag's coming in again. That Corrupted Conduit goes out again and catches Wretched Hag, but who does have an empty bottle, by the way, and their wards are not up at the moment, so neither hero able to go for the 8-minute rune, but you gotta have to assume. And up top, you see a stun going on to both Soul Reaper and Witchslayer, but Fade getting caught now. Soul Reaper's gonna have to run away, and he's gonna drop both Hellborn players are really low. There goes the graveyard from Witchlayer, and Witchlayer's able to get 1 for 1 there at least. As Chipper went down, I didn't even see where, but that was unfortunate. Yeah, I guess they're getting the kill on Chipper there, so good job. In that 2v1 lane, as you see Wild Soul now rotating over to the lane to take that farm while Chipper is coming back. Corrupt Disciple is going to bottle this illusion room bottom. So that'll help out his farm as well, definitely. And Wild Soul takes out Plague Rider on bottom solo, it looked like. I'm not sure what happened there, unfortunately I wasn't watching. And there's a nice rocket from Chipper coming in from the woods. Great job by Chipper, and Corrupt Disciple goes down in middle as well to Wretched Hag, using that ultimate, using that haunt, not even needing to use the Sonar Scream, taking out Corrupt Disciple. And up top we see Demented Shaman going down to that Soul Reaper Witch Slayer combo. So, as we kind of expected, MSI is dominating this early game, now with a 9-2 hero kill lead. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of as we thought, knowing that MSI's level of play, but there goes the Chipper ult bottom, trying to catch Slither in it, but it's not going to do much. It's just going to farm, and they're going to push this tower because of it, using that bear to tank a lot of that damage. There goes the rocket spam, actually dropping Slither to extremely low life, and they're just easily going to be able to push this tower. And there goes the first tower kill at 9 minutes into this game. So good job by the Legion team there. And they are going to go back to farming in the woods. Fade has picked up her boots now, so that's good. Although you do see everyone on the Legion team, and this is kind of the story of the game, is well above everyone on the Hellborn when it comes to gold per minute. The highest on the Hellborn being 151, which is Slither. And Fade comes into attack there, but the silver bullet from Witchslayer is just going to drop Demented Shaman so quickly. Luckily the stun from Fade is going to allow her to get away with her life. But she's hanging around here. She might want to be careful. Yeah, no, she's going to go back and heal up. Unfortunate that Demented Shaman and Demented Shaman and Fade wanted to get initiate there on Soul Reaper and Witchslayer, but the heals from Soul Reaper and that ultimate from Witchslayer just got them so quickly. And bottom, again, we see Slither go down to a Chipper ultimate solo 1v1 it looks like, and Plague Rider is just playing so passively, hugging his tower now, so brings it up to an 11-2 hero kill lead. And an 8,000 gold experience, a 9,000 experience. Sorry, I'm getting all muddled. Advantage. And Wretched Hag coming in on Corrupted Disciple here in the middle. There goes the ultimate, the Sonar Scream. And Corrupted Disciple's not going to be able to get away from that, unfortunately. Wretched Hag picking up those 2 Talisman of Exiles to help out his intelligence pool. Slayer coming top after placing a ward there. Oh, I guess that was Wretched Hag's ward. But Fade actually initiating on Soul Reaper here. There was a good heal, but the stun from Witchslayer, very well placed, is able to catch Fade and stop Fade from chasing. Soul Reaper's going to get away with his life and is going to pot up and come right back in. But Corrupt Disciple's now coming top. There's a stun onto Demented Shaman. Demented Shaman's gonna heal up and be okay, and Corrupt Disciple's gonna chase these heroes now. Or maybe not. He's going to turn back, despite having his ultimate up and his boots, so choosing not to chase there. Probably a good idea in retrospect, considering Witch Slayer and Soul Reaper are near to full health.